Welcome to Angelique Food. Today we want to prepare Pita's bread sandwich, a quick snack that you can take in the morning. If you're going out, if you're staying in the house, just a quick one. Here we have mozzarella cheese. So I'm going to grate them to the quantity that I want for this sandwich that we are making. You can actually use any type of cheese. What I have here is mozzarella cheese, and I love them. They are simple and I like it chewy. So I'm going to get a generous amount of mozzarella cheese. You can get them in any supermarket. Can't mention them. They are not paying me to advertise, but they are available in all the big supermarkets here in Port Harcourt or in Nigeria, anywhere. So you can use any type of cheese. Okay, I think I've gotten enough for this breakfast sandwich. Now that's my mozzarella cheese. Now we have here, if you see, we have fresh tomato, 1, green pepper, a medium small onion, and a leftover corned beef. And then we have 2 Pita's bread here. So I'm going to chop my onions, my tomatoes, and all other ingredients, and we have a pinch of salt here. So that's my ingredients, and I'm going to cut all this. When I've done that, I'll come back to show you the next step to go. It doesn't really take that time. So you can see I've scooped out my corned beef. You can use a minced meat, chicken, whatever you have. Then you can see I have a tablespoon full of butter. You can use groundnut oil to grease the frying pan. And I've chopped my onions, my tomatoes, and my green pepper. You can add other vegetables that you want. And that's my Pita's bread, 2 of them. Yeah. So we'll now go over to the frying pan. That's my Pita's bread. As you can see, the frying pan is on fire. I've dried out all the water. Now that the whole water is dried up, we will now add our butter. Yeah. We'll add the butter to grease the pan. If you have the pan sprayers, you can equally use those. So, but I love to use butter. So I'm going to do that, and as always, reduce the heat so that your butter does not burn. So I'm spreading them all over before placing my Pita's bread. In as much as I love to grease the pan, but this is just so that I can equally get the butter flavor. It tastes so delicious. So now that I've done that, I'm going to put my Pita's bread down and turn it the other side. You see it's coated in butter. I'll lift this one out, and I'll do the same thing with the second one, so that both will have the butter flavor and I'm turning back, and they have the butter flavor. So when I've gotten that, now this is what I want. So I'm going ahead to now add my mozzarella cheese. So there you have the mozzarella cheese. So I'm just going to scoop mozzarella cheese into the pan on top of the bread, and I have to spread it to cover everywhere. So you can see, ensure you spread it evenly as much as you can to get to all parts of the bread. So now that I've done that as much as I can, normally because I'm videoing with the phone, I could use 2 hands to hold the pan and ensure that I spread it evenly. So I'm trying to mash. You don't need to do this, it will melt on its own. It's so sweet and gooey. I love it. So I've added that while it is melting. I am adding my corned beef. Ensure you spread evenly as much as you can to get to all parts of the bread. Yeah. So I'm spreading evenly, making sure that all parts of the bread gets this amazing items inside. So if you look at this, you more or less have a balanced diet: fats and oil, proteins, carbohydrates. You know, you can use your tea to do this, to eat this, custard, whatever you have. So now that I've added those there, it's time to add my vegetables. I love my vegetables crunchy. So I'm going to add the green peppers, first. Yeah, just garnish them. It's like you're making pizza. Yeah, spread it some onions. See, I love when the onions are round like that. It looks beautiful and amazing. I love lots of onions, so I'm adding the extra. Remember, lower your heat so that it doesn't get burnt. The pita's bread can easily burn. So I'm quickly adding my tomatoes, and I'm good to go. So now you have it. Remember the other part of the bread, the pita's bread, I'm going to use it to cover, and I will now give it a little covering, just a little covering, about 5 minutes for the ingredients to heat up, and I will roll it. I'll let you see. So I'm going to flip over. You can do this if you want, or you can leave it. I'm flipping over, so you see it's not actually burnt. And I will now cover. I'll leave it just for another 1 or 2 minutes. to heat. The vegetables will be crunchy. And that's enough. We turn off the heat, remove the lid, and there you have it. So yeah, that's that. We have some leftovers here. We don't want anything going to waste, so I'm going to just add them there and them there. So this can go with a smoothie. If you don't know how to do smoothie, please comment. We will do smoothie. You can use this with custard. If you don't know how to do custard, comment. We'll teach you. You can use this with Quaker oats. If you don't know how to do Quaker oats, comment. We will teach you, and many more. I'll just lift it for you to see the inside of the bread, how it looks. It's already crunchy, and you can see it's beautiful. The bottom is crunchy, soft, and that's what I like. Crunchy, and I'll slice it open for you to see. Welcome back. So I'll just show you when I open it. See how beautiful the sandwich is, and then I'll use a bread knife to cut into two. Because it's crispy, you can't actually roll this, but you can divide into small parts for easy consumption. So I've done that. I've shared into two, and I'm going to show you. Because of the cheese, it's gooey, and so it's not that easy. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, see, and that. So it's a healthy breakfast and sandwich. Wow, I just love my onions, and everything gooey. It's mouth watering. You should try this. By the way, remember, I didn't add the salt because it's optional if you like. With the cheese and corned beef, everything perfect. Sometimes I add the salt, sometimes just a pinch of salt. Thank you. Bye-bye.